Never, never, never die. Never die.
All right, it is Friday. It's 9:31. I still got to get ready for work and all that fucking bullshit. But it is Friday, so I hope you all enjoying your day. It's the beginning of the weekend and all that fucking bullshit. And I'd like to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. And you can get 20% off your entire order with B to the fourth power. Use the link in the bottom, promo code right there. They have all the great products. Like I said, I have a handful of them that I use, and they work great. Dust V2, Hype, and both of their branched chain amino acids. I do plan on getting one of their new ones, Juiced. It's got all the essential juices and vegetables and all that you need for daily health. All right, you got to take that into consideration with all that fucking shit. So, it is what it is. Thank you to Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. Links and everything in the bottom. Also to Jon Andersen Clothing.com. Thank you for sponsoring this podcast. All right, look at this hat. I love this hat. I've had it forever. And you know what? It's a great brand. Strong as fuck. On Instagram, you can get 10% off jonandersen.clothing.com with F excuses 1910. Make sure you go check it out. They have great clothing, high quality materials, all that stuff. I love wearing their shirts. I love wearing their hats, all that stuff. And I'm a hat guy, so you already know this hat on point. So thank you to them. But let's get into today's story. And this one's going to be a Friday flashback / fucking old school what happened to me story. Well, one day I'm home from work. And, I used to live in right next to a clinic, like a health clinic. That's all it is. It's called Taversio Vasquez. And I was right across the street from it. And, a lot of cars parked on the block. It's busy during the day. I was usually never home during the day, so it didn't fucking matter to me. By the time I'd get home, everyone would be gone. And I had plenty of fucking parking, especially on the fucking weekends. But this is what happened. As I'm in my garage working on whatever the fuck I'm working on, all right, I hear something. And when I hear something, of course I'm going to fucking pop my fucking head out. So I look, and I see this guy walking by, tosses a fucking bag into my yard. And I'm like, what the fuck? He left before I could say anything? But what the fuck am I going to do? I'll go over there and grab that bag. And it's a nice looking bag. I grabbed this bag. Well, guess what? This bag had 2 DeWalt Sawzalls, all right? They had the fucking good blades, there was extra batteries, all this stuff. And there was a catalytic converter inside the motherfucker, right? And if you guys don't know what a catalytic converter is, it's right before the muffler, before the tailpipe. As soon as the exhaust comes out of your car, there's a section. It's called a catalytic converter. It filters out. It's made to filter out exhaust and all that fucking shit. A lot of times you probably hear about people getting stolen from the BART or people just fucking cutting them off and all that stuff. Well, the reason they do it is because they're worth money. Or worth a lot of money. And it takes a lot of effort to cut these motherfuckers off because you got to get under the car, you got to hit that sawzall, and it just doesn't instantly fall off. You got to, but you know what I'm saying? Makes a lot of noise, draws a lot of attention, all that shit. Motherfuckers still do it. So, what ends up happening is I grab this bag. Well, guess what? I got 2 new sawzalls, and I got this catalytic converter. Cool for me. Don't give a fuck. This is my shit. Well, later on in the day, as I'm just chilling in my house, I get this knock on the door. This fucking crackhead motherfucker, right at my door. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's a crackhead. I'm just saying that that's just how I view him as for stealing catalytic converters. Because that's some tweaker shit. Period. Alright? Well, this fucking dude is right at my fucking door. And he's like, oh, I kind of dropped the bag in your yard. I wanted to see if you found it or if it was right here. And I'm like, oh, I did find it. Yeah, I got me 2 new sawzalls and this catalytic converter. He's like, the police were right there, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. This is my shit. This is mine. I own these motherfuckers now. And he's like, like I said, he's already got that look of defeat in his face. He's already got that look of fuck. You know what I'm saying? Wrong yard. Exactly. Wrong fucking yard. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm not shorter or smaller. I'm a fucking big dude. This dude's skinny as fuck. So he already knows there's He can't argue the fact. He can't argue shit. He's just like stuck. He's like, he's sitting there making up all these fucking excuses, saying all this fucking shit. And, and he's just going off. And I'm like, all right, well, stone cold. I don't give a fuck. I know what you was doing, so why would I fucking help you? I know what I got now. You ain't got shit. Just because you got spooked ain't my fucking fault. So as this conversation's going on, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to pull on my heartstrings, which he ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? But he did tag me with something. He's all, that Cadillac converter I got, it's worth like $450, this and this and this. I'm like, oh, okay. Worth $450, huh? Prove it. So he takes me to a spot where he literally takes me to a spot. We go to this mechanic shop. We show this guy the fucking Cadillac converter. Guy, okay, $450 for this Cadillac converter. Hands me the cash. I hand him his Sawzalls, and you know what? I'm on my fucking day. That's just what it was. He was more worried about getting them Sawzalls. I'm pretty sure he either borrowed them Sawzalls or took them Sawzalls from somebody he shouldn't have took, and he was like, I need to get these motherfuckers back. But, so he pulled on the right strings. I got my money. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give him shit, but his Sawzalls back. You know what I'm saying? Next time don't fucking toss your shit in my fucking yard. You know what I'm saying? You just happened to talk the right kind of talk and handed me that fucking green. And I understand that Cadillac converter came from somebody's house, somebody's car, but at the same time, that $450 felt awfully good in my fucking pocket. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. And it's just like the stories that used to happen back in the day. You know what I'm saying? This is like the shit that I lived around. This is the shit that happened to me. This is the shit that, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, and I remember telling the story to Kristen a couple of days ago, and that's why I'm telling this one now, is because she was like, I don't remember hearing that one. That's funny as fuck. And I'm like, oh, let me throw another old school one back there for y'all. All right? But you know what? It's Friday. I got to get ready for work. I got to fucking try to produce all this fucking shit and all that fucking good crap. Also, too, I'm going to recommend is Dave's Pop Culture Podcast. He just put out a podcast yesterday talking about all 3 movies he just watched recently. So, links in the bottom. Check it all the fuck out and all that good fucking shit. Also, too, thank Blackstone Labs. 20% off your entire motherfucking order. All right? All the links in the bottom. Jon Andersen Clothing.com. Go check it out. Check out the Instagram. Check out his personal Instagram. This guy's a beast. He's motivating. All that fucking shit. All right? And he likes to use my favorite words. So guess what? We're 2 peas in a pod. We get along. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't never met him, but I'm just saying I felt we would. Also, too, it's Friday. So if fucking by some chance it's a holiday on Monday, which I'm not fucking paying attention. I ain't got a fucking calendar in my fucking hand. I don't know what the fuck's going on. If it's a fucking holiday, I'm like the fucking government. I don't fucking work on the motherfucking holidays, all right? Fuck that shit. Fuck that bullshit. I take them liberties, all right? Also, too, you want to watch the shit? IGTV, YouTube. You want to listen to it? Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, fucking Podbean, Google Play, Apple Podcast, iTunes, all that fucking shit, all right? You can find this motherfucker everywhere. Like, share, subscribe, rate, review. Fucking, you know what? Everyone that I mention, everyone that I talk about, make sure you go do that for all of us because it helps us out like a motherfucker, all right? Y'all enjoy your motherfucking weekend. I'll see y'all motherfuckers on Monday, but if Monday's a holiday, too motherfucking bad because I just explained it to you. Fuck.